Specialist Harley. Thank you for coming in. What brings you in today?
Well, today I feel like I came in mainly because I feel like I'm going through a transitional period in my life and in my career.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit more about that? What's going on?
Um, well, first off, I'm 28. I'm in the Army. I've been in for 3 years. And I just feel like I should be in a different place in my life right now.
Okay, tell me a little bit more about what that should be looks like. What does that look like for you?
Um, I feel like I should be pursuing a career outside of the Army.
Okay. So it sounds like there's a lot of stress that, you've got a lot of decisions to be made.
Yes.
Is that really stressful for you? How is this, is this good or bad for you, this kind of stress?
It's definitely not easy, but I feel like it's not all bad. I feel like a little pressure will help me in the future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially, you said you're 28 and you're trying to decide whether this is a good time to transition.
Yes.
When did you start feeling in your life that, this really isn't the place I want to be and going forward? And when did you start thinking, I should be in this spot and this isn't where I am? When did you start having those thoughts in your life?
I want to say it's when my window opened for me to re-enlist. I feel like once it opened and I was getting all the questions and from my higher ups and my peers about re-enlisting, because in the Army it's more about, okay, it's the right thing to do, re-enlist, that's the norm. So, and I definitely didn't want to be pressured into re-enlisting just because that's the norm and everybody in the Army feels like I should. I want to follow my own path.
Right, and I heard you say you don't want to be pressured into something. So it sounds like people, peers or coworkers, maybe family, is pressuring you. Can you tell me a little bit about the beliefs that your family and maybe your friends have about this decision?
As far as my family, they're pretty much supportive with whatever I do. Of course, it's mainly more the peers and my higher ups. They feel like every time I see them, I feel like it's almost every day. It's like, oh, you're in list, or oh, look at your options, or oh, and that does put pressure on me. Mainly because it's like it's a big decision. Whatever I decide now will affect the rest of my life.
Right. I definitely agree with you. I understand. Thank you so much for sharing today. And I would love to see you in next week and we can kind of work through these issues and these problems that are going on and kind of help you sort that out and figure out what your next move is going to be. So does that sound okay for next week?
Yes, that actually does sound great.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.